showtime!
Well, Halloween's coming near and it's about to be October 31st soon. Sorry that I haven't been uploading videos because I've been a bit busy, I guess, after the mess toy Scarlet Spider came. But now, today we'll be talking about something very special that I used to grow up watching. We'll be talking about Scary Godmother, one of the most memorable Halloween cartoons of all time. Now, this Halloween special used to air a lot on Cartoon Network. The Halloween special was also part of the Cartoon Network City era, so yeah, for years, Scary Godmother has been airing on Cartoon Network so many times that I guess later on, Cartoon Network got really tired of airing these on Cartoon Network, which is kind of dumb because I don't know why would you get rid of like one of the most memorable Halloween special for people that's been watching for years on Halloween season on Cartoon Network. It's kind of weird though, because I don't know why Cartoon Network likes getting rid of their classic. The company who made this was called Mainframe Entertainment Inc. They were also known for making this Halloween special to happen, and also known for Reboot and Spider-Man the MTV series, aka the new animated series. I am going to talk about this on another video, but they are also known for making that series to happen, since this series aired on MTV. The show was supposed to be for kids, but kids didn't know anything about MTV, so they were known for making those series to happen. And Scary Godmother was based on a book made by Jill Thomason, a book series that could have been some of the movie special to happen, or either maybe an animated series that could have been good. A animated series, or maybe a TV show. Scary Godmother Halloween Spectacular was a movie that came out in 2003. This is when before Cartoon Network aired this so many times on their channel. And the movie was aired on YTV. Even the end credit shows that this movie aired at YTV. Which is kind of weird because I never seen YTV growing up because I watched Cartoon Network more. So the movie is literally about how Jimmy and his friends are literally trick-or-treating, and then they decided to bring Hannah to the spook house, which is pretty much a bitchy move that Jimmy wants to do because he wants to go trick-or-treating with his friends without Hannah. But then a Scary Godmother appeared to comfort her and remind her that there's nothing to be afraid of because I'm here. And they went to Scary Godmother's house just to do a party, and and then they were worrying sick about Hannah being in there getting eaten by monsters, which is kind of stupid because I get it. These kids back then, we all believed monsters were real. We all believe monsters was real. I mean, when I was little, I used to think this shit was real. Come on, guys, it's really scary. I can't even stop looking at that thing. Right now, I don't really want to bring that up. I don't want to keep on bringing up Sleepaway Camp too much. So when she met the vampire family, Harry, the wolf, Mr. Pettibone, and Bugaboo, she was literally scared of all those monsters, but then she got used to it. And then they all had a great party. Harry ate all the fucking food like a fat ass, so they had to order Diablo's pizza. I think that's what it's called. And and Harry didn't even get pizza. Well, of course he's a fat fuck. Why would he want pizza right after that? Like, dude, he ate all the party he ate literally all the food for the party guests. And after that, they decided, Hannah told them that she has to go, and then they asked what is your cousin and their friends are doing, and they're pretty much saying that, oh, They just trapped me in the spook house just for them to go trick-or-treating by themselves. But then they decided to plan on scaring them to make them like get payback for what they did to Hannah. I mean, why scare the other kids if they didn't scared Hannah? Well, I mean, well, yeah, they were part of it. I just forgot about that. And then they got scared, and then Hannah decided to point their flashlight at the monster as pretend to play it in pretend, and then the movie pretty much ends after all the commotion they were acting. Jimmy asks if they want to walk, and then Harry literally just asks for any pizza left. Why the fuck would you ask for pizza if you guys are not even in the... Why would you even ask for pizza if they're not even in Scary Godmother's house? That makes no sense. I have no clue why Harry thought it was a good idea to ask that question. And then the movie ends for being the shit out of Harry. Interesting character they chose. I remember so many people were talking about it's a possibility Mr. Pettibone is gay. Harry is literally played by the guy who played, I think, one of the police officers from Freddy vs. Jason. He was also the principal for Scooby-Doo Mystery Begins. I heard the movie did bad, but then it went very good. So that's the same thing Sleepaway Camp had. It's because like the movie was bad at first, but then it just became good later on. So that's what it literally had. Later on in 2005, after the first one came out, and from 2003, they decided to make a sequel called Scary Godmother, The Revenge of Jimmy. The second film was also based on the book called The Revenge of Jimmy. So the movie is about that Jimmy decided to get revenge on what happened last year on Halloween. And the other thing is, he's scared of monsters, and he keeps thinking about the monster that scared him last year of Halloween. After that, the monster he's scared mostly is Bugaboo, but he has a plan to get rid of the monster. And for some reason, Jimmy's voice is different. I heard from the original, the actor who played Jimmy in the first film, he didn't return in the second film because I'm pretty sure he was busy, or he was just not interested of playing his character back in the second film. So they had to get a kid that literally sound like a kid, I guess, I don't know, and decided to voice Jimmy to play him. Like, dude, it just sounds like he screamed a lot in the last film, because it looked like he screamed a lot from the last film so much that literally his voice got higher. That's all I can think of, but yeah, after that, they were having a plan to get candy. Daryl was trying to have a plan for them to get a lot of candy this year, since last Halloween they had to miss out on Halloween because Hannah was stuck in the spook house until like I guess 1 a.m. or 12 a.m. because Halloween was over at that time in the first film, and they pretty much missed out on the entire day of Halloween because of Hannah. Well, basically it was Jimmy, because he was the one that forced Hannah to go in the house. You know, can you imagine that you have a friend and brought his little cousin, and he decided to make fun of his cousin to go in the haunted house, and then some friendly witch took your cousin to have a house party, and then you have to wait until she comes out and wait until the entire day of Halloween is over, which is November 1st. You have to wait. And that's fucking nuts. Anyways, Jimmy pretty much looked at them crazy, thinking when you celebrate Halloween, you make the monster stronger. When the fuck did I hear that? You celebrate Halloween for the monster to get stronger? What? You know, nowadays, people just talks about that you're celebrating the devil's evil spirit. Yes, it's one of those people. And I know we have parents like that too, that we couldn't celebrate Halloween because you're celebrating the devil's spirit. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really give a fuck about that, and I don't really think, like, maybe that's true, but I just look at Halloween like the nostalgic way, like, you know, like your school's celebrating Halloween and you're just sitting at home watching the Cartoon Network Halloween special and most of the shows they're doing. Oh, and I forgot that Harry is kind of taking over the second movie as a special to remind you of what's going on and what's going to happen in this film and what happened in the last event that happened in the first film. And I don't know, I forgot to tell you guys, I don't know. I like Harry, it's just like, I don't know why in the first film he decided to eat all the fucking food and try to eat all the pizza from last year Halloween. Like, what? Why the fuck would you eat all your friends, like, why would you eat all the food for all your friends to enjoy and you just, oh, selfish bastard, man, I get it. He's supposed to be like that in the book. He's always been selfish in the book. Yeah, because in this cover, look at him, he's a lazy slob. He's like fucking eating food and covering like pizza and like food. And in the books, I see like a picture where like he's going crazy and there's like a roommate wanted sign on them. I don't know what's going on in the book version, but I'm gonna be completely honest. This could have been a fucking TV show at this point. They could have just made a fucking show series of this show to continue on what happened. I will show a video at the end of, like, when I'm done talking about The Revenge of Jimmy. I will show a video from Neon's Scary Godmother. Check out his videos. That's where the first and second film is uploaded. So he has a video where one of the people that works at Mainframe talks about why they couldn't just done the second film. Not the second film, but why they didn't continue the series. Okay, we're kind of off topic. We're going to talk about this at the end of this video. But anyways, the kids were like looking at each other, like looking at him like stupid, so they left. Jimmy did like a weird face. Well, not a weird face, but a stupid face. Yeah. Hannah's making Halloween decoration. Bugaboo is under the bed, telling her about Scary Godmother, what's going on. So she had it the key from last Halloween. Opened the keys, going to Scary Godmother's house, talking about what's going on. And she looks busy. And Jimmy's over here enjoying spaghetti. But wait, the spaghetti looks very similar to a monster we know. After that, Scary Godmother was really busy, that I just said earlier, and I forgot. So Hannah forgot to call Jimmy, so she called Jimmy. Jimmy was having a plan to destroy Halloween, I guess in the Grinch way. He made like a very, very weird face. And he destroyed pumpkins. The pumpkins were ruined, and the kids saw them in the next morning, and they said that if they can't do nothing about it, they can't have Halloween. After Katie said that, Scary Godmother was hearing like the dramatic music, and she said, Harry, why is there's no clown painted to them? And after that, the pumpkins were like disappearing after that. Scary Godmother was screaming, of course. After that, Katie said they were planning of what to do with the pumpkins, but they said the pumpkins are already better because they didn't need to bother cutting the pumpkin and getting the seeds out of it. So she said that these are better than ever. The Halloween pumpkin in the chart grow bigger because that's like the biggest day. So pretty much if you say Halloween is great in that universe, Halloween will just become bigger and bigger. And if you say Halloween is ruined, it will just turn into November 1st, which is weird. I always thought that was real as a kid, but nope, it's not real. Okay, anyways, Jimmy decided to sneak out at night and decided to wear his devil costume because his dad forced him to wear it because it's cold, I guess. The thing is, That's the only clothes he wears. That's fucking nasty though. How is he gonna shower? After that, I already know what he said earlier, but after that, he brought like this, he's in the store late at night. Supposedly, I don't know how he's in the store for some reason, but like, it's kind of weird because how do you sneak into a store in the middle of the night while it's closed? Like, look at it, it's literally closed. I bet some dude is looking through the security camera, looking at him smiling or doing some weird shit in the shop. I bet that dude took most of the stuff they had. So after that, Jimmy was laughing. He was looking at the candy and looking at the costume. So after that, he did some like weird, creepy smile like Joker. Well, it's kind of weird because why would Jimmy just look at the camera and look like... He looks like he's about to fucking violate you with that fucking marker he has. I don't even know what is that he's holding. He looks like he's about to violate you. I don't want that fucker to violate me on TV. I remember that Cartoon Network had it to like fade to commercial in that part. It was kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. After that in the shop, the kids were wondering why is the costume hazard, why is the candy poisonous, and Jimmy put like tape all over it, and they said that we can't wear any costume. I guess they're still gonna say Halloween's gonna be ruined. And then after that again, the Halloween chart keeps going a bit down, and then all the people in the house were freaking out. The house was breaking apart. So I think after that, the entire world was pitch black. So pretty much they have to float on air until they said Halloween is back. After them looking so disappointed, literally, Scary Godmother had it to like bring, I forgot the cat's name. Was it Boozle? I think that was his name. Boozle decided to come out in the mailbox reminding her that she spit out like a little Scary Godmother thing. I don't know what is it, but Scary Godmother let Hannah know that they're in deep trouble. So you have to make something up for it to say Halloween is back again or something. But then Hannah decided to do this thing where like she has a tutorial of making s'mores. Yeah, I forgot in the last film there's a tutorial to make crackers, peanut butter, and jelly just to shut off your friend if they're chattering or something. It's a pretty cool tip. I kind of miss those where they used to tell you to make these treats and stuff. But the whole part of Hannah showing you how to make a s'more, it's kind of cool. And Scary Godmother making a cracker full of strawberry and peanut butter, it's pretty cool because the art of it is basically from the book too, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, after that, they said that Halloween's back again, and the house got summoned back, and they thought Scary Godmother died, but she didn't. Just her sock and shoes. Yeah, that's where the weird foot fetish come from, guys. Well, not really, but I know you guys are into Scary Godmother's feet, you fucking weirdos. Can't stand about those fucking weirdos doing foot fetish. But anyways, after that, they said Halloween is great and back. Anyways, Jimmy is at the house looking very evil, looking like Joker. Kind of think about it. The way he looks, wiping the thing over his face, reminds me the first time they did Scary Godmother. There's like a test animation of Scary Godmother picking up a pumpkin, and she looks like the Joker or like Jimmy from Jimmy's Revenge. But I don't know. It kind of looks like she was evil or something. After that, Jimmy noticed that there was like an orange paper flew through his ears, and it was a party that they're doing, and they asked if Jimmy's going, and Jimmy said he'll be there doing more evil shit. After that, after they were making the plan for the Halloween party in the spook house, Jimmy decided to throw toilet papers at the house just like, I don't know, like crazy, I guess. And after that, we just see Jimmy turning evil and evil. What? Whoa, 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 hey, what is wrong with his face? Why the fuck does he look like Ganon for fucking Zelda? What the fuck? Dude, there's no way his face should look like that in the fucking Halloween special. So you need to tell me, after tormenting Halloween he's doing, his face change every time he does something evil? What the fuck? I bet kids were having nightmares after his fucking face. Come on, he looks like a fucking pig. Look at him. What a fucking pig. Look at him. Look at that little fucker. Trying to be the fucking pig. Man, fuck you, Jimmy! So, after the whole thing happened of Jimmy turning evil, doing a weird, creepy face, they said that Halloween is ruined again, and this time the characters are changing, like Harry turning naked, Bugaboo's very small, Mr. Pettibone losing every part of his body to move, Scary Godmother losing her color, and then the Orson family is humans. All you guys just did is just turn them pink. They still have teeth and stuff, but god damn, he looks weird. God damn, he looks weird. Look, all of them look weird. I will say Orson kind of does look like Cody from Daddy-O-5 just a bit, but I was thinking about making a video of the Daddy-O-5 problem. I might talk about that in like a later video, probably after this video. And they scream because they're screaming because of what's going on. And what is up with characters just like screaming up in the air, looking at the camera and swirling around? It kind of reminds me of the part where in Spider-Man the MTV series, the lady is just like the lady with the sword turns old after her sword broke and she just dies and the camera just zooms in to her of her disappearing. So yeah, after that, Hannah thinks that the toilet paper looks like ghosts and they think it's a great idea to put that. So they decided to say that it actually looks great. After that, Jimmy got really pissed. Halloween is back again, and this time they're doing a whole party again. Yeah, because last year Hannah decided to have a party without them. So they're gonna do a party, and then after that, Jimmy decided to go in there, and which is crazy. Very crazy. I wonder what happened if the sparkles didn't, like, wonder if it worn out. Like, I don't know. Probably Jimmy would just go in there and look for them. But anyways, after that, Jimmy went in there. There's a whole dance montage of them like jamming. After that, Orson is a cowboy because they didn't want him to wear that fucking dorky ass outfit, which they pretty much didn't animate, even bother animating. But after that, they decided to do who's the winner of the costume contest, and then the pumpkin was gone, and Halloween was technically ruined, but Harry was there to save the day for candy, I guess. And there's a whole shit going on. Bugaboo came back, and then Jimmy just said Halloween and bum bug or whatever he said, and then this shit what? Why is Jimmy just I know he was scared of that monster he was thinking about, but like, why does he look more scary than Bugaboo? Like, come on, his eyes are like, dude, he looks like a fucking maniac. What is going on with him? Like, look at him. He's a fucking maniac. After that whole, I guess, creepy moment, I guess, there's a lot of weird and creepy parts of them screaming. That's what kind of creeped me out when I was little, watching it on Cartoon Network. After that, Scary Godmother decided to say that Jimmy had the best Halloween costume by scaring Bugaboo too. And then they all destroy the pumpkin to get candy and the movie ends. Well, not quite. Harry said that that's Halloween, and then Harry wants us to donate candy to him. That's fucking fat ass. And then Scary Godmother and Mr. Pettibone had enough with his shit, so they took Harry away. And Scary Godmother just tells you thanks for watching, and then boom, the movie just ends. That's the movie. So yeah, that's the end of the movie. Cartoon Network has been airing this movie for years and years, but damn, yeah, they've been airing this for years, and then after that, they quit airing this. I don't know when it was the last time they aired it. Maybe around 2013 or no, they kept showing it, but like I think around 2016 or 17 or 18, they quit airing it. It's kind of sad because everyone remembered this movie. It's surprisingly, the movie is pretty much gone now. You have to watch it on YouTube, but it doesn't feel the same when you're not watching it on Cartoon Network. Now, they did ask Mainframe after the second film was a success, I guess. They asked if they were planning to do more after that, but they decided to say no because we don't know what to do. Like I said earlier, they didn't know what season for them to do. But then it's kind of stupid because they had so much to do. There was a Christmas special, there was a Bloody Valentine's Day special in the book, but not even a single special. I'm going to post a video of why they couldn't have done it. Someone in Mainframe was talking about why they couldn't have done more. But this is from Neo Scary Godmother. There was like people that worked for the movie doing a documentary. So yeah, here's the video clip. Go subscribe to Neo Scary Godmother as well. He's the one that also posted the film, like the first and second one. And but yeah, here's the video, and they'll tell you about why they couldn't have done it.
One thing a lot of people probably don't know is that right after Revenge of Jimmy aired, we were like, whoa, this movie did way better than we were expecting. So we approached the network and we're like, hey, Revenge of Jimmy's doing really good, killer ratings. We should probably make a third movie. We can possibly franchise this. And we were told no. We're like, why not? You know, it's doing great in the ratings. You know, we can make a toy line. And they told us that, well, our contract only called for 2 movies to be made, which was true. They'd have to renew a contract. And they didn't know what book to adapt. And we're like, are you serious? Like, that's the only reason we're not going to make a third movie? So, we've since then approached the network on several occasions, and they just don't see the potential in it. I think they cited DVD sales being low, which, to be honest, I don't even think they ever marketed those DVDs existed, so that probably didn't help. So, yeah, I don't know if we're ever getting a third movie, at least not anytime soon.
So yeah, they wanted to franchise the whole series, and then they wanted to make toy lines too. There was a Scary Godmother figure that I saw online, but they never released it. I guess they were gonna do merchandise for Scary Godmother, but technically they couldn't because they just they weren't interesting, or they just didn't want to continue the whole franchise. I mean, dude, we couldn't have a TV show again. We couldn't have a TV show and a Valentine's special and a Christmas special. That could have been better. Scary Godmother couldn't have been popular. I mean, you guys couldn't have just continued the series, but I guess it kind of makes sense because I guess they were worried that the series was gonna have a low quality, like probably a 1-star rating. Oh, but yeah, I guess that's it, guys. That's it for the video, guys. That's all I gotta say. That's pretty much, I guess, my review of Scary Godmother 2, but I'm letting fans know about why they remember it, because it was a memorable Cartoon Network Halloween special, and it was meant to be a Cartoon Network Halloween special. And I'm glad that people still remember this movie. I even saw on Instagram that people are literally posting this as their nostalgic feed and talk about, you guys don't know Halloween like I do. But yeah, guys, happy Halloween. Hopefully, I'm trying to make some Christmas plan. I will do a review of Grandma getting run over by a reindeer for Christmas for December. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, what was your favorite scene from the Scary Godmother movie series, and what do you want to like see if the series was like popular, and like what if, like, you know, like, what would you guys like to see from the series if the series was like in a show, or like in one of the movie special, like the Valentine's Days one. But yeah, guys, that's it for the video. Hope you guys like it. But yeah, I will do more videos like this for like maybe a Cartoon Network Christmas special or something. And yes, the Grandma Getting Run Over by a Reindeer review will be coming out on December. I will think about, I'm trying to do, if I want to make like another thing like I did with the Scary Godmother, like remembering Grandma Getting Run Over by a Reindeer, or just a review of it, because it's been a while since my Sleepaway Camp review has came out. Man, I felt like I wasn't really talking that good, but yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Again, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Happy Halloween, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
One for JJ. Do your job. Cherry? Another cherry?